Grahamstown Dam. It's a fair sized body of water. So I've left Nelson Bay this morning. I'm heading back down southish. My plan today basically is to head down and go for a bike ride. So, just had a first fail on my little baskets, my hanging baskets I put in there. One of them just fell off. Need a stronger magnetic catch. That'll do it. Damn, that's nice. I thought I'd take the scenic route, so just heading along. This is Richmond Vale Road. It's just kind of inland from the Pacific Highway. And wow, that's a beautiful lake there. It's just a house, it's pretty excessive, but what a spot. I'll tell you what, I'd love to have a house on the edge of a lake like that. This bloody basket has fallen out like 3 times now. I don't know what's going on, but it's it was sticking in fine. Like, I've had it in there for a couple of weeks, hasn't budged, and then just in the last couple of days it's just started falling out. I just stopped in some random place, Mulbring I think it's called. It was even a struggle just to find somewhere to park, or it wasn't on a road. So anyway, I came into a sporting field which doesn't have a car park, so I've just sort of driven in on a bit of dirt, and this will do. I'm going to heat up some food and get lunch out of the way. Ah, it's beautiful in the sun, even if there's no real view to look at. I'm just looking over a kid's playground. I was going to wait until tonight to install this new magnetic latch, but it's annoying me. That screw didn't go in very straight. That's not good. Well, I'm the truth. No, 20 minutes to Awaba Mountain Bike Park. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be 20 minutes till I start riding, but at least I'll be there. Oh shit, what now? Oh, a fridge!
Turn left onto Legends Drive B82.
Oh, for goodness sake, what's ended up on the floor? One of these days I'm going to break the bloody door off this fridge. Fridge and freezer, seriously. The only 2 doors that don't have automatic latches. And I always forget it. So you can see the mountains up in front there. That's basically where Heaton Lookout is. I'll head up there after I've had a bike ride and probably hang around up there tonight.
You have arrived.
Oh my goodness. It's packed. Absolutely packed. Yeah, definitely something going on. Well, they did have a big event on, but fortunately it's a sort of a gravity event, so they're just coming down the hill from way up the road, which means I can still ride all these other trails. So here's a couple of minutes of what I got up to. It's not all flat out downhill. Plenty of this. Hey. There we go. Well, if I'm going to ride Awaba Mountain Bike Park, I have to come here, don't I? The visibility is nowhere near as good as it was last time I was here, but still a pretty spectacular view. Just taste myself a wrap. I did have the lookout to myself, but about an hour after it got dark, just everybody converged on this place. There was like a group of 3 4-wheel drives turned up there, then another one came in, another one came down, and now got 2 cars full of males next to me who have set up in the picnic area or having a bloody bonfire and whatever else. So anyway, we'll see if it becomes a peaceful night or whether I have to move on to get a good night's sleep. So it is a Saturday night, so I wasn't expecting things to be totally quiet. Usually Friday and Saturday nights get a little bit chaotic when you're out in the streets. But anyway, we'll see how we go. might be okay. They're actually far enough away from me at the moment that I can't hear them. But yeah, they were a bit loud when they turned up. Oh, the noisy neighbours left after a fair bit of engine revving and light bar flashing and whatever else. Not at me, they're just mucking about with each other. And we all drove off. There's been a few other four-wheel drives come past. Actually, everyone's been really good because people have even been turning off their high beam as they went past, which, wow, that's unusual. Anyway, it's nice to see. It's a bit after 9, so I'll get the bed set up and climb in. Not seeing a whole lot out there today. Well, you can't even see where the road goes. Someone else pulled up to me last night. So being a Saturday night, obviously there are a lot more people around here than the last time I stayed here. It wasn't bad though. Like, nobody was being particularly obnoxious, apart from the group of 3 four-wheel drives that rocked up at one point. But yeah, they were just having fun in their own special way. And my last couple of wheat bix, last banana. Rainy day, good day to go shopping. We're not in a great rush to leave here now. I guess I was kind of hoping to do a few outdoor things, as I always do, over the next few days, but obviously this is going to make that a little bit of a challenge, so I don't know, I'm going to take the day as it comes. So. Oh, like literally in the last 10 seconds, all the clouds just blown away. I don't think it's actually raining now, there's just still drips falling out of the trees. Alright, time to move out. Forests are always so beautiful when they're wet. Everything's so green and lush, looks awesome. Just thought I'd come and have a look at Monkey Face Lookout. I've driven past it heaps of times but never come in here. The road's a little bit more rugged than, than I had hoped. But anyway, I believe this is it, the Monkey Face Lookout. Unstable cliffs, that's always good. Not a very clear view, unfortunately, because of the trees, so just going to have to put up my shaky hand holding the camera. A little path coming down here, no doubt going out onto another rock. Oh, there we go. If you peer through that gap between the trees there, you can see the ocean and Lake Macquarie. I don't want to get too soaking wet today, so I want to back up. There is the other lookout, there's a Gap Creek lookout as well, which is about a 600 metre walk up in the other direction from the car park. See what this rain's doing. Dodgy little lookout. Wouldn't call it a lookout, a rock hanging over a cliff. It's pretty much the same story with the Monkey Face Lookout as well. The view's not all that crash hot, but it's just the rocks and everything around are just really nice. Beautiful spot. Hard to make anything out of all the mist and everything, but over here there's just a massive clump of bungalow palms. Huge. But there's actually 2 campgrounds down in here, down in this valley. They're national parks ones. One of them is the bungalow campground. But I'm thinking, you know, looking up sort of through here, it looks like there's a bit of a ravine, most likely a creek or something going through there. It might be nice to go and have a look there one day. Back on the main roads, I'm just going to drive and see where I end up. No real plan other than the fact I need to do a bit of grocery shopping. Now I'm going to cook myself up some dumplings. This time I actually have dumplings, so I did check. I'll do for lunch and then I'll wander down to Tuggerah. Might either stay in Tuggerah tonight or maybe I'll go down to Brooklyn, stay there. Not totally sure. I'm just going to wander back down towards the Sydney area because I would like to check out those the national parks down at the heads. I've stopped in Cooranbong, I think the name of the place is, Cooranbong or something like that. It's not far from the Awaba Mountain Bike Park and all that sort of business up there, Watagans. But yeah, just a small town. I'm in a little sports field. Got a beautiful sports field here. Nice big bitumen car park and nice new facilities and everything. My trusty roll of self-adhesive foam. I'll try and stop this bloody door from rattling. It's really loud now. Anyway. Just thought I'd have a quick walk down the back of this sporting field here. There's like a creek that runs through here. I just wonder if there's anything nice to look at. Not so much. Lots of birds though, I tell you what. It's apart from the scummy water, it's a very nice facility though for such a small town. It's very impressive. There we go. This is back up near the main road with the billabong going on. I have a significant financial purchase to make. $146. There's 115 of diesel, and I had to put $32 worth of AdBlue in as well. If you don't know what AdBlue is, it's a diesel emissions fluid. It basically converts some of the exhaust constituents, nitrous oxides, out into non-harmful gases or less harmful gases. Don't like going in forwards. Forwards is always harder. But here, I need to go forward, so I've got the view. Even with it being all grey and overcast, it still looks nice. Quite funny, I'm just watching, there's a small boat just heading off over there, and there's a woman in there with about 4 kids. Looks like they've just been to a party or something and jumping in the boat and heading off. I'm guessing they live on one of these islands, or the water-only access houses along the water here. Interesting lifestyle. Someone commented in one of my videos, I think the last one I did this area, saying that they had I think a daughter and a son-in-law that lived along the water here. What a very different way to live. Sensational, and they live there full time, and work from home, which is always good. And then when it comes time to commute into the city, you come over here with your boat and jump in your car in the car park here, and off you go. Better go for a quick walk. Can't sit there all night. Let's go up over the top of the hill. Come on, say hello. Come on. No, you're not stupid, are you? A little look out over the boat ramp. A bit hard to see from all the trees, but it's down there. This beautiful big tree amongst all these rocks here. Really nice little spot here. It really is a brilliant colour. Pretty cold. It's time to go and seek shelter in the van and do not much. There's a little ferry that runs back and forward to Dangar Island, that island over there. Almost tempted to get on it. It's like $10.90 each way. It might be interesting just to go over and have a walk around the island there. I don't know what's there. Houses. And I think there's a track that goes up over the top of the hill. I just got in to find this basket hanging out like this. I put the stronger magnet onto this one, and since I've done that, it hasn't fallen out. But yeah, I need to get those bigger magnets onto all of them. Corn for dinner tonight. I think it just fits in the microwave. Whoop, there it goes. Sit there eating my corn, looking at the water, what little of it I can see now that the sun's gone down. It's getting pretty dark out there, and listening to the rain on the roof. At least it's still pretty warm inside the van. It's still sitting on 20 degrees, so that's a plus. Did have some ice cream, didn't have any today on account of the fact that I ran out yesterday. So I'm not going to stay here overnight right by the water. I'll head up the hill again to the park on the top there. It's just here you get a lot of passing traffic all the time. It just seems to be people always coming backward and forward. I think given that you've got houses over there and people that can only access their houses by boat, well, they're travelling back and forward all the time. Righto, a little bit cold, so I'm going to set up the bed and crawl in. It's, what is it, probably only 8 o'clock. I'll take 30, it's not too bad. Bit of colour in the sky out there, so it looks like it might be a clear morning. That's promising. About 10 degrees this morning, and I didn't put the remote for the heater next to the bed, so I am turning the heater on. I'll have my breakfast and we might go for a quick walk down the end there and have a bit of a look and see what this weather's doing. Weather forecast is feels like 2 degrees. It's only about I think about 5 or 6 degrees out here. I must say it looks quite nice. A beautiful view. Well, I think I've established that it's a beautiful morning, although it is very cold. So I'm going to go back, have a shower, get ready and find something to do. I think I need to stop saying in advance what I'm going to do before I'm actually doing it, because it seems to be that more often than not when I say I'm going to do something, something happens, I end up not doing it and doing something totally different. So I'm not letting on what I'm about to do. And once I start doing it, then we will see what it is. All right, I've come down to the boat ramp and we're going to go for a bit of a walk. And check and make sure I lock the car. Yep, all good. So someone mentioned in the comments a while ago that I should walk around the Dead Horse Bay, which is kind of the next bay around the point here. And apparently there's a trail somewhere around here. So I'll have a bit of a look around, see if I can find something. We should have a little look at the boat ramp while we're here, I guess. So I'm not sure whether I'm heading the right way here. I don't know. Looks like it's a pretty low tide. It should be, yes, because low tides are in the morning at the moment. I may be able to just walk around the rocks here. You can't tell the difference between the rocks and the mud, so every now and then you'll take a step and just go squelch, expecting to stand on rocks. What on earth? I was expecting a nice little pristine untouched bay and there's a bloody amenities block. Clearly I could have just taken the road. This is actually really annoying. I think this last bit's going to be very, very difficult to walk across. Ah, so close, so close, so close. Can we make this last bit? Oh my goodness. And then I've got slippery rocks over there for the last little section. If you step on oysters, you get a bit of grip. Problem is this rock doesn't have any oysters on it and it's going to be a crawl. There's a little ledge here. I may get my feet wet, but it's not too slippery I don't think. Let's see if I can cut myself to pieces on the oysters. This is not wise. Okay. It's slippery as. Just gotta make this one stepping on good. There we go. Well, this way should be a bit quicker than going over all the muddy oyster-covered rocks. Almost back to the boat ramp. There's the you see the boat ramp down there, and there's massive big rocks sitting on the, or 2 big rocks sitting on the edge here. So that's what you're looking for. If you want to do that walk, you've got to find these 2 big giant rocks right down near the water there. And you can't miss the rocks, they're huge. And go behind them. And like you literally come pretty much under the big rocks to get onto the trail. That's pretty crazy. There you go, that's the entrance. No wonder I couldn't see it. I'm going to start driving down into the city now. I'm going to head down towards Manly area. I want to go around that North Head National Park. So first stop, a bit of library time.
That's road.
A little bit annoying because it's such a nice sunny day, but I've got to get this done. I just took about an hour and a half to upload another video. They're big files unfortunately, so I do have to find myself some high-speed internet. That's why I go to libraries. I really could not be stuffed cooking lunch now, so I think it's like almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to take the easy way out, do a microwave job. I'm on my way down to Manly now, so it's only about a 25-minute drive from Glenrose, allegedly. So we'll just battle through this traffic and hopefully get there before the rain sets in. Oh, what a view! Bloody hell! Oh, that's cool. Damn, that is quite a view. First time I've ever been here. Go for a walk down to the lookout over here. So when I was a kid, I never remember Sydney being like this, where I call it Victorian weather. The wind is absolutely freezing, but the sun is baking hot. That's exactly what we've got at the moment. Oh, it's icy. Pretty impressive lookout. That's pretty impressive. Done well with the lookouts. It's quite a nice area. So the memorial walk here. Even the paver's got names of all various servicemen and their years of where they served and whatever else. I have a large gun. Number 2 gun placement apparently. Seems I'm sort of ending up in wartime places at the moment. Did that round Newcastle, now I'm here again. This sandstone wall goes on for miles. I don't know what the point of that was. This must be the hanging swamp. It's actually a really big lagoon. That's cool. Some more old stuff down there. I don't know if we can get down that way. Big steel gate says no. So this is the barracks precinct. Yep, just look like 1960s suburban buildings. City lookouts this way. This is what I'm looking for. There you go. That's looking out back over Manly. A really nice collection of plants down here. Another lookout over rainy Sydney. We're down Turkey. No, this is the North Fort area. Not a lot here. I think there's a few underground tours you can go on. That's it, full circle. One last look at the city. My poor van needs a wash. There we go, 5.2 kilometre walk. I reckon that's reasonable for the afternoon. I was only just hit 5 o'clock, but I think I better make myself a sandwich and get that food inconvenience out of the way again. Not confident I'm going to get away with staying here. So I've got a couple of backup plans. I've sort of had a look at the map and there's a few little industrial areas not too far away, sort of 5k's away, and I'll probably give those a shot. There we go, thing of beauty. Not much of a view left now, but anyway, I'll sit here and look at it nonetheless. The last blueberry muffin. It's a bit far in the distance for the GoPro to see it, but that is quite beautiful now that the lights have come on. Final bit for the night, because I'm going to turn the lights off and go dark again. So I went, security came round to the place where I was parked in the national park there. Parked next to me, off you go. All right, fine. About 7 minutes past 6. They did say the close to go at 6, so it's pretty good. So 5:30, I'm doing the early wake up. I kind of woke up at about 3:30. Haven't really slept a whole lot since, so that was just my problem. I don't sleep well, so so bad. A bit of a false start last night. I went to one spot which was dead quiet. There was absolutely no one in the street, which was great, but I could hear voices every now and then. And where I was parked, there was sort of a golf course in front of me, and there was a lot of bushes and things there. There was definitely someone there. I don't know where. I couldn't see them. And when I looked at the map a bit closer, I could see there's a I don't know what you call it. So it's not a homeless shelter, but it's a place where homeless people go and get food, whatever you call that. So I kind of figured that maybe there was some people living in the bushes, or a person living in the bushes there. Look, wasn't causing me problems, but it's just one of those things. For me, people are unpredictable, and I don't want to get my van damaged, right? So if somebody comes out and goes nuts and starts throwing crap and whatever else, I don't need that. So I just decided to move on, and came to this next sporting field here, and it was absolutely packed. There was all football going on. There was a school across the road. They had night music going, obviously doing some sort of musical or dancing practice or whatever. But by sort of 9 o'clock, everybody had cleared out, and it's been very quiet since. So not a bad spot. It's a dead-end road and no one passing through. So anyway, I'm awake. It's 5:30. I can't shower here because I'm on a hard surface. I'm on the road. So what I'm going to do is move up to another parkland where I can park on the gravel, and it also is waterfront. It's got nice views. It's got walks and things like that. So let's just do that. So just a quick look out the door. I'm going to get some breakfast. I've got the heater on, just trying to warm things up a little bit. Just taking the opportunity to upgrade my magnets on these overhead baskets. Do the rest of them now. I did one the other day because it kept falling out while I was driving. Just not going to get any warmer, so might as well go for a walk. It's not going to get any drier either. Conveniently, the start for the walk is right there. Dobroyd Head. Okay. And within 10 metres we've got to look out. Weather's looking a little bit more promising. At least we've got blue skies behind me. It's Manly in the distance. The sun is trying hard to break out. This is really sloppy along here, my goodness. Very interesting rocks here. Okay, going to walk back up to the van. The idea of going to Manly was a nice one, but it is actually a long way. There's another bay just around the corner from here, so you've got to go quite a way inland and come back. I think I chose a hard way back. It's straight stair climb. Got a wallaby. Alright, now I'm in trouble. I can see the rain coming across the harbour. I'm still some distance away from where I parked. I can see the van. It's a long way off. Yeah, got wet. As is more often than not the case, as soon as I finish my walk, the sun comes out. I now have a bunch of grey, miserable looking shots, and it's all beautiful and blue right now. I've just driven down to another little lookout, about 1 kilometre away from the last place I was. Trying to find somewhere a little bit more level. I've got to cook today, and it's awkward when the van's not level and I'm trying to cook. I'm trying a Penang curry today, so that's going to be interesting. Because of course curries have a lot of liquid, and it's kind of filled up my frying pan. I haven't put all these veggies in there yet, so I reckon that'll about do. Certainly smells good. There we go. Thai Penang curry chicken. Given that I totally messed up the recipe and put like twice as much coconut milk in rather than a coconut cream. Anyway, it tastes really good. So I was just curious, this morning when I was parked over in that other car park, dog walking, sporting field area, I had a Northern Beaches Council ute come in and park right in behind me. So I was just wondering, you know, if they actually have anything on their website saying that, you know, that car camping's banned by that council. And surprisingly, they actually do have something in there that says that it is not an offence to stay in a vehicle overnight as long as you're parked legally and there's no sign saying no overnight camping. Potentially that place where I was, I didn't see any signs saying no overnight camping, but potentially that is a legal place to stay overnight, which that's pretty awesome. I'll go back there tonight. Yeah, I guess the key is no prohibiting signs, right? And pretty much everywhere I've been so far has had signs up saying no overnight stays. Right, Righto, lunch is all done and cleaned up and whatever else. 1:25, so better go for a walk. Jeez, this track's worse than the last one for puddles. So apparently some Aboriginal rock carvings here. I think you can sort of vaguely see an outline of something here. You could harbour the rain. A few going on there as well. Are you serious? This is a creek. This is not a path. There we go, one little tiny lighthouse. I can't believe that's the official path down here. They must have boat access or something, surely. If they're doing maintenance on that thing, they can't possibly walk down that path. As would be expected now that I have reached the furthest point away from the van, it's starting to rain. There's been plenty of this orange fungi around. I haven't seen this little yellow one before. Part way up there's a little side track that allegedly runs down to this beach. I think it may have just quite literally become a waterfall. That last step's a big one. There might be a way down there, but I'm not inclined to try and find it today. Gotta go up a little bit further in case there's something nice. It's actually pretty spectacular. There's a lot of walking track here, so could go all the way down to the Spit Bridge that way, and then of course this goes all the way around to Manly as well. But I'm going to, I'm just going to keep the walk short and try and keep myself relatively dry. There we go, I'm back. I'm just sitting here admiring the view at the moment. It's really quite special. I've never been to any of these inner harbour areas before, despite living in Sydney for the first 28 years of my life. I just figured I might go back around to this Tania Park. That's the place where I was this morning, and just check for any no overnight stay signs. I'm curious. That just says one way. There's two signs there into the national park to the lookouts, and they say no camping, but there's nothing on the actual car parks. So it just surprises me, right? Because you've got harbour and ocean views, and like there's nothing here saying you can't stay here overnight. That just amazes me. I do have some unfinished business from this morning. There's this one lookout that I didn't get to because it started raining. Well, that's actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. Crikey. You see right out to sea over the top of Manly's CBD there. And well, the sun's gone down. It's past 5 o'clock now. I actually didn't even look over to the west to see if there was a spectacular sunset. I don't think so. It's too cloudy. I've just been sitting here doing some video editing and stuff. I downloaded all the files off my camera, and I've got like 300 videos the last couple of days. So got a bit of work to do there. I'm going to leave you with a time lapse of the view out of my window here that I took just a little bit earlier. It's pretty cool. I just love the clouds and everything, and the boat swimming backward and forward. It's awesome. So I will be hanging around here for a couple more days. I've got to pick my mum up on Friday morning from in Sydney, so I'm going to do the same thing for the next few days, just drift around some of these parks and things, and I'll no doubt have another video to give you in a few more days' time. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.